and would like to invite now Ms. Niruka Sanjeewani to present her paper on the engagement of KDU in executing the national security. Ms. Niruka Sanjeewani obtained her BSc degree in International Relations from University of Colombo. She is presently working as a lecturer in the Department of Defense and Strategic Studies, KDU. Her research interest includes foreign policy and national security. Please continue your presentation. 10 minutes, please.
Good afternoon. As the second speaker of this session, I'm going to do a presentation about the engagement of KDU in executing the national security. So, first of all, I would like to begin my presentation looking at the concept of national security. National security is an indispensable requirement for the survival of a nation which juxtaposed with the protection of all communities. According to Mercanto, it is an integrity of national territory and its institutions. According to Mahler, it can be viewed as a derivative of military power. So those definitions demonstrate that the military aspect of the national security is a very much important factor to a country. So, as a military organization, KDU also plays an important role in executing the national security within the country under the motto called "For the Motherland Forever." So, now let's move to my next topic, which is analyzing KDU as a national security organization. So, national security organizations captures the domestic sources of state behavior and offers an effective framework to build enormous understanding about the security. So mostly, national security organizations forge with the Ministry of Defense. According to that perspective, KDU also, the established matters of the KDU are governed by the Defense Division in the Ministry of Defense. So, and this is the only university that offers security-related education in Sri Lanka to expose national security studies within the country. So, there are three main perspectives in national security organizations. National security organizations as an organism, national security organizations as the culture, and finally, national security organization as a brain. So, the decision-making process and the collaboration among the individuals and the adaptation of changes are most important factors in this perspective called organism. So, the decision-making process of the KDU are also governed by the Defense Division in the Ministry of Defense. And the governance of a civil defense minister and civil administration can be defined as an important factor to practice the collaboration among the military personnel and civilians. Finally, KDU is also flexible towards day-to-day changes. As an example, after the formal formation of KDA, Kothalawa Defense Academy, in 1981, the Board of Management decided to elevate the academy to a university to confer more defense degrees to officer cadets. So, the objective was also to ensure and gain high qualitative soldiers to execute the national security within the country. So, next, national security organization as the culture. This is basically depends on the understanding of the values that promote commonality of interest. It means if we view national security as a constellation of distinct culture, then it might be a great gigantic force to fragment nation than the integration of a country. And when we consider the KDU perspective, the opening of KDU for civilians can be defined as an important, significant motivator to implement this type of integration model. And it has created the opportunity for civilians to identify competencies and capabilities of the respective national armed forces. And also, KDU also offers a remarkable place for civilians to continue their studies within a military setup. So, ultimately, these factors will lead to diminished hierarchical differences between each other called military personnel and civilians. So, thirdly, National Security Organization as a brain. Actually, if we view National Security Organization as a collective brain, then capabilities would be represented by information, knowledge, and intelligence. So, basically, this perspective interprets adequate educational level and knowledge to locate true research and innovations. So, as you see, KDU consists specific departments called Defense and Strategic Studies, Medicine, Engineering, Management, Social Sciences and Humanities, Law, Allied Health Science, Computing, Research and Development, and the Built Environment and Social Sciences, with the proper coordination and governance of the Faculty of Graduate Studies and HQ Battalion. So, as I said, the mission of the KDU is also to ensure high qualitative, learner-centric educational experiences through academic programs as well. So, as you see, the research capability is a very much important factor of its mission. So, as an example, KDU KDU Care, a biochemical research facility called KDU Care, has also founded in the KDU premises to locate new research and innovations. And as you know, this 8th International Research Conference also can be defined as the optimum outcome of its research capabilities. So finally, as the conclusion, I believe that KDU mostly influenced by these three perspectives, and it is very clear that KDU is a very successful national security organization within the country. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you for finishing it very quickly. We heard Ms. Niruka Sanjeewani, and she spoke about national security, which is a diversified approach that defines integration of national territory and its institutions, which are required for the stability of the country. The concept is mostly perceived, the sovereignty and its implication towards a secured nation as an intensified terminal. She highlighted that KDU, being an educational institution, plays an imperative role in congruence to the concept of national security organization. I'd like to thank you, Sanjeevani.